Okay, so sorry about the slight delay in transmission. We are back now. Over to you, Coach DSO.
Thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone. Sorry for the technical hitch. Alright. Okay, so I was talking about the invincible labor that normally happens, and that particular segment we talked about division of responsibility. Alright, that it is important that there is a clear division of responsibility. Is clearly stated, and I give an example of one of the things that can easily cause stress for that a man might not readily understand, like meal planning, tracking the children's schedule, right, and many more stuff like that that are not tangible, they are intangible. But you see, when a woman starts getting aggravated, I would agree, and the man is looking, you don't even help out in the house, and he's one just to what I keep talking about. The reason why that is because the women are not able to clearly, itemize these invisible labels that they get involved in, that get them worked up, So if they are able to have proper communication, put it out, write it out, let him see what it takes to have an average day, then the way a man thinks, he starts to look for solution for these areas. I've had scenarios where couples have this conversation with me. By the time we finish looking at the different areas, you find a scenario the man is like, then you really need a house help. This one down. Maybe before then, the man is one of those that will say, I don't want a house help in my house. But you see, by the time you're done breaking down all the things that you have to do, plus you also have to go to work, you have to do this, you have to do that, even as a housewife, believe me, I've come to find that it can be overwhelming. Even as a full-time housewife, some of this invisible labor can genuinely be overwhelming. Okay, so in order not to feel, have it as a conversation. Don't wait until it has to erupt like a volcano. Wait that long. Have the conversation. Say to him, John, or my love, or my Lord, or whatever it is you call him. Sit him and say, please, I need your help. And he says, where, how, what? He said, I need your help in this area, in this area, in this area. Helping me do this would enable me free up time to be able to do this, that, and that. So that constructive conversation with him would not make him feel like you are ordering him around, but will help him see how he can be of assistance to you. Why? Because you're not talking from a point of emotion. You are able to outline exactly the task at hand, and you are able to give him the option to help out in this, and that. Another thing that causes women stress is on unspoken expectations. When you're expecting that, it almost seems like assumption or expectation. You have certain expectations of your husband. Those expectations have a way of winding you up. He's supposed to provide. He's supposed to do this. He's supposed to do that. Those are your expectations of him, and he's not aware. So your expectations should not be unspoken. They should be spoken. Discuss it, so that he will also bring up his strong reasons. Then both of you can reason together and come up with something that is workable. Because believe it, unspoken expectations quickly lead to resentment. Then finally, in this particular segment, is burnout. So when the tasks aren't shared fairly, one person can feel overwhelmed and it leads to burnout. Resentment kicking. I'm doing this, I'm the one washing dishes, I'm the one washing the clothes, I'm the one taking care of the children, I'm the one bathing them, I'm the one putting them to bed, I'm the one taking them to school, I'm the one doing this. You return from work, you just sit down and you're scrolling through your phone or you're watching TV. Your approach is you are firing that at him. what happens is he now stops coming home together. You come home by 10 p.m. when everybody's going to bed. Leave by 5 a.m. before they wake up, because he's trying to avoid conflict with you. But if you're able to table these things to him constructively, like, can we talk? Take him out for dinner. Take him somewhere. Man, don't have this conversation. Don't get you're on a team. You're on it. Not against each other, not you against me, not you. I'm working through it quickly also, without resentment, without holdbacks. Right? I put down here some practical solutions. List everything. Make a shared list of all the house responsibilities, not just the chores, including emotional labor and invisible labor, all the form of labor. List them all out and find a way to share it according to strengths. Don't share it because I take 7, you must take 7. No. It says share it according to your strengths. Because when your conflict has started, stress has started. So you share these things according to the time you have available and your area of strength. Okay, if this one knows how to save, let that one be the one that handles spending. If this one knows how to arrange the house, let that one be the one that is helping coordinate this one. If this one is doing the cooking, the other one can help with preparing the kids for school. Whatever, you are working as a team. There's this saying in Africa that says when the right hand washes the left hand, the left hand washes the right hand, then both hands are clean. So you work like that in that rhythm. One is washing the other. So both hands now come out clean. Victory now becomes theirs. Then see if you can make it better. Get feedback. Okay, you should stop doing this, stop doing that. You know, you find this together. I bet the kid, I dress him up for school, the wife is doing the cooking, I pack his bag, I drop him off at school, the wife picks him up, all that kind of hand is like a relay. You hand the baton on this side, you go to this way and wait for the baton, you pick up the baton and you do that. So because you are working in fluid, you have so much or you have so little. You are not feeling left out, you're not feeling without, you're not feeling like feeling abandoned, you're not feeling unseen. You are involved in each other's day to day. You know, so that's one reason I said I wish it was a combined class so that the husbands and the wives are hearing. However, you just cause problem. My Lord, whatever it is, please, I need your help, and it is urgent. With regards, you're not showing the list of all the things you do. The chores, the physical things, the emotional things, the hidden labor, show him everything. So how can you help me organize? This thing is really getting to me. It's making me feel like I'm sinking. Help me walk on water here. Alright, so I'll go right along. We just have a few more minutes to round up the class. Trust and jealousy is another thing that causes stress. You know those kind of things that make you want to go check through your husband's phone. You want to check this, you want to check that, you think something is happening, even when it's not happening, you're looking into a black hole and you're expecting to see something. Guess what? You will find, because scripture says seek, you're fine. So when you're seeking something, be sure that you will find. You know, and the reason for that seeking, find out from yourself. Is it born out of distrust? Is it born out of your past? Is it born out of jealousy? Is it born out of, whatever? Trust and jealousy should be handled. It should be discussed. Past wounds, allow it heal. Old traumas, take care of it. Then learn to reassure your spouse, whatever it is, and teach your spouse the importance of reassurance to you. That's why they say women love to be told that I love you. Why? Because I love you is a statement of reassurance. Teach them. Not all men know how to say to their spouse, I love you. Teach them. Even if at the beginning it feels awkward, tell them, since we got married, I've never heard you tell me, do you love me? The man is like to say, yes, I do now. You won't add the love in the statement. Oh, yeah, you know I do now. So please say it. I want to hear it from your lips. Hey, don't say, hey, can't you say I do? No, see now my body is just shaking. Say it again. And he says it. Say, oh, I'm feeling like I'm out. Say it again. So now you are making harsh pleasure to the statement. He's no longer frightful of it. So you are making love affirmative love to you. Don't tell to love you to tell you the compassion to quarrel. It's subconsciously not just loving you quarrel. And let me not say it again. So he says it to you, you react the wish, you love me. Every time he wants you to feel that way, remember to say. He tells you jump and you sit on his lap and you rub him and you hold him. The next time he wants you to rub and you hold him, he's going to say it to you. So you want to attach those kind of words that you like to receive from him with good memories, with good feelings for him. So that even if you go on the phone and it's to you, I love you, and you tell him, he remembers the feeling that you make him feel when you do that. And you also remember the feeling that you have attached to it. Then it begins to mean much more than just the words. You know? Then also, boundaries. You know, you need to be able to set boundaries. Both of you don't do it in your mind, don't do it personally. Both of you come together, set boundaries. In this day and age of social media, set boundaries. There should be times where your friends are not allowed to call you anymore. There are times where you're not allowed to pick up your phone and be while away time with your phone. And those times should be like, oh, you guys are returning from work and he's at home, you are home. Don't jump, that's not enough to jump into your phone and forget about everything around you. No, whatever it is you were doing before he got home, if you got home before him, try to tidy up everything before he gets home. So that when he gets home, you are paying attention to him. You know, when vice versa with him also, don't assume it's 10 o'clock, he should not to drop his phone. Did you discuss it? Was there a discussion to that effect? If there was on his 10 o'clock now, not time with me, let's just make him act vulnerable to him. Don't try to act the boss lady to him. Act vulnerable. Go, lie down close to him, put your head on his lap, you know, play with him. Be his social media. It will help ease your stress and also help ease his. Be your husband's social media. Be his decompression place. Because scripture talks about he that watereth would himself be watered. So if you are able to do that with your spouse, undoubtedly you will get that same relief also. How was your day? Genuinely ask him, how was your day? You know, don't start looking for what is not looking for you. Don't start, you see him talking to a girl, you start thinking maybe that's the girlfriend, maybe that's the girl he's been chatting with, maybe this, maybe that. You are living the realm of assumption. And remember what I told you about assumption? Once a woman starts assuming, before you know, she builds a castle of assumption. Stress out yourself. Let yourself go through. If you're concerned, ask him straight up. Ask him, are you having something with this person? And don't ask him in such a way that he now becomes offensive. Because you want something that will make both of you win. You know? So that's for, what's it called now? For trust and jealousy. Alright, so I've taken more time than I thought I was going to. Some bullet points, build trust routines, alright, daily checkup, updates, you know. honest updates, give each other honest feedback. Once you have that consistency in your communication and security, when you are setting your boundaries, set the boundaries together. Don't do it as one. Always set your boundaries together. Have conversations on things together. You talk to him when you say in your mind, moving forward, I'm not going to be telling him anything again. You have set a boundary, but you did not set the boundary with him. Then tomorrow you are assuming he should know that you're not going to talk about it with him. No. Set boundaries together. Set healthy boundaries. And let those boundaries that you are setting help to make you better. Always learn to address the matter, not the person. Something is being done wrong. Talk about what was done wrong and address it and fix it. Don't start telling the person how the person is this, the person is that, how he's a liar, how he doesn't care, how he don't. No, you are attacking the person. Attack the problem, not the person. So always address the root cause. Alright? So these are things that we've talked about. I'll just quickly do a recap now. Trust and jealousy. All the things we talked about, trust and jealousy. Division of responsibility. I'm sure you remember we talked about division of responsibility, invisible work and all that stuff. Rent out everything, let you guys take it according to your strengths and according to then talk about intimacy and sex. Talk about different things about intimacy and sex. Talk about how you can help as a reliever. I talked about how you can make it even. Schedule times together. Don't just assume it will fall into place. Have scheduled time. Plan it. Plan it. Have intimate time. Hold hands. Cuddle. Take yourselves out. Do all that. Planned intimacy is very, very good. It's very, very healthy. And you talk about communication issues. Don't be defensive. Stop avoiding issues. Then we talked about money and finances. Leverage on each other's strengths. Know each other's difference in value. Don't take it again. Work together. Don't think that any issue you have is an issue that stems from money. Don't have high hidden spendings. This is like a summary of all that we've been talking about up until this point. And I'm going to quickly run through this part of it. Okay, if you're already inside of it, right? If you're already inside of that stressful scenario, now this is a note that I put down. I said a woman who has stress with grace, courage, and emotional intelligence becomes a grounding force in the relationship. But please bear in mind that this does not mean that you carry the whole burden, but your softness, strength, and communication can transform tension into intimacy. So I'm not asking you to carry the burden of the stuff and try to ground it, no. But because you are able to handle stress with grace, with courage, and emotional intelligence, you are able to turn scenarios that are supposed to go to bad to make them become good. You are able to transform tension into intimacy. What came to mind while I was drafting this, I thought about, I don't know if you women know what we call earthing in physics. Most houses in Nigeria have earthing. Why? Because we have lightning issues, right? So when lightning hits a house, if the house is not well earthed, lots of the electronics in that house damages. But if the house is well earthed, when lightning hits a house, the lightning rod takes the electrical charges and sends it into the soil. So if you are this kind of woman that handles stress with grace and courage, with emotional intelligence, you will be like that lightning rod. When lightning comes on it, it channels the lightning away from destroying it in the house and channels it into the ground. So the house and its electronics and all that is always safe. So you learn, now that you've known how to identify what causes you stress, even if it's among the list of what I mentioned, you can sit down and find out to yourself, what are the things that cause me stress? If you want to have the conversation with me, fine. If you want to think about it by yourself, it's just as good. You think about, once you know what causes you stress, then you ask yourself, what can I do to prevent it? What can I do to get out of it today and for tomorrow, so that I don't get into it again? So one of the things that you can do to get out of it if you're already in it, I say pause before reacting. So you have blah blah blah, start shooting your mouth like, pause. Think. Like I said, some people say count to 5, some people say count to 10. But the idea for the counting is for you to pause, think about it, take deep breaths. Take deep breaths. You can even take a walk. Clear your head. And when you take a walk, don't start thinking about how he did what pained you. Start deliberating on the pain. No. Deliberate on what I told you, affirming his love. When my husband loves me, he cares. If he had done this thing, then he must have not have meant it. How can I make it? Imagine how he's feeling right now. Okay, what can I do to help him feel better? What can I do to make him act better? What can I do? So you are thinking solutions. By the time you return, you will notice that you are not as stressed, you are calmer, and you are more productive, both to yourself and to him. So I said, take deep breaths before responding. Step away briefly if you need to. And when you're stepping away, don't just turn and walk away. Like, I'm stepping away. No. You could say something like this. I need to take a moment to collect my thoughts together so that I can talk to you calmly. Tell him, can I just take a moment to just take a walk? I want to put my thoughts together so I can talk to you calmly. So you ask for his permission to step out. Reflect on what you want from the conversation when you return. Not what you want to do to him, but what you want the outcome to be for the benefit of all concerned. Communicate with charity. Once you're already in that kind of scenario, learn to communicate with charity. And charity is King James, or what's it called? Modern day English calls it love. Communicate with love and grace, with kindness. See, stress can make communication difficult or passive aggressive. So you are talking, but you're not shouting to yourself. It's like shooting dagger at your husband. And you're wondering why he's swelling and turning red. Don't be passive aggressive.
Alright. Coach, I sent you a message. Please check your message. Thank you.
Okay. Oh wow. Alright, then it means I have to run off the class. Okay. Alright, so we'll be running off this class now. I'm sure that what we've talked about so far would make sense. Maybe some other time we would have time to talk about some other points. But I believe that the points that we've spoken about so far would help a great deal. How to identify and what to do to mitigate the scenario, and if you are in it, what to do to get out of it. Alright, so you guys have a wonderful evening. At this point, I'll say thank you for connecting, thank you for joining. Have a beautiful evening and a beautiful day for those of you still having a day. Bye.
Thank you very much, Coach, for the beautiful session. Just in case you're just tuning in, the replay is right up, so you can click on the link and follow through, send to your friends, your family, those that are around you, so that they can catch the best of today's class. And I'm sure you learned one or two things. Let us see it in the comment section, what resonated with you, what you learned, your take home. Put it in the chat section. And just in case you're not yet subscribed to our channel, please kindly hit the subscribe button and be a part of the community. And if you like to be a part of the bigger community, you can see a number scrolling on your screen. Please click chat us up, and we'll be very, very happy to onboard you in the community. It's very, very free to be a part of our community. Share the link, share to your friends, your family, and even if you're watching at a later date, please hit the subscribe button so that many other women out there can find us. Thank you very much, Coach BSO, for always being an inspiration and always being a blessing to us. Thank you so much, and God bless you. And thank you so much.